To start off, I just really wanted to go ahead and explain generally how paid search works. So paid search works when someone is making a search on Google, Bing, or Yahoo. So they're actually typing in something into their browser. That's when your ad can appear on the search results page, and it's going to appear above those organic searches. So it's going to be typically right at the top, if not second, third position. Now, this is a really good example of a Bing ad. So what we're looking at here is that somebody had typed in IT company near me. When they did type this in, this client, Bell Network, their ad is appearing here on the right. I'm sorry, on the left-hand side of the screen. This is their responsive search ad. So this is that type of ad that Will was kind of talking about earlier, where you can add a number of different headlines, and Bing or Google will then go ahead and optimize the ad or place those different combinations to what's working the best, or what's really going to be the most relevant for that search that's coming in. So as we can see here, Bell's responsive search ad is in the #1 position on Bing for when somebody typed in IT company near me. And then the other really cool thing is that on Bing, you're able to create these multimedia ads. So what we're now seeing on the right side of the screen is the multimedia ad, which is taking up even more real estate on that search results page. Sorry, excuse my cough, but so the multimedia ad is taking up some space over there on the right side of the screen. We have this cool ad creative there with a really strong call to action, and it's just driving over to their landing page. So they are, again, #1 position with their responsive search ad, plus their multimedia ad is appearing. It is very likely that somebody in their area who is searching for IT company near me is going to click one of their ads, because they're taking up so much space above those organic search results on Bing.
Yeah, Joby, and just to kind of add to that, just to kind of point out the picture, we talked about this previously, but we test all different types of ad designs, image designs, and we go with what works. I think Mike's used the example that TMT uses in their marketing that we might not think is the best, but it gets the most engagement. So really, this looks like a super simple ad, and I mean, it really is, but it works. We've tested a lot of different copy, different things like that, and we continue to do that. But just something like this, it's something that you guys could design in Canva too. So really test out those stuff. It might not be a design you like the best. Obviously, we didn't like this design the best because it goes against some of the stuff that we say, but it works. It's getting the most traction. It's closing the most, getting the most clicks. So we use it. Just wanted to kind of point that out too, because it's a good example of really testing and going with what works versus what you want to work.
Exactly. So it's always good to test a number of different creatives too. And the good thing with Bing, it does allow you to do that. But now what we're looking at here is a search result for IT services. As you can see, this client Cloud9, their ad is appearing on Google in the #1 position. So when somebody went to Google and they're searching IT services, Cloud9 is popping up, top Cleveland IT support firm. And then with really good pre-qualifying language in their headline, saying for companies with 20+ employees. So that's really just trying to.
Sorry, Joey.
Too fast. You're good. So they're really just trying to weed out those companies who might be one user, home user, somebody that's too small, I guess. So a really good position on their ad on Google there for when somebody's typing in IT services. So generally speaking, those two examples are exactly how paid search ads. We want our ads to appear when people are searching in those different phrases or keywords into the browser. The next thing I wanted to go over is pretty much general campaign structure. I know paid search can look really scary. I saw in some of the comments that you guys left that some people have no experience or they just don't know what they're doing. So it can look really intimidating. So I found this graphic here that is just a general breakdown of your paid search campaign. But your campaign, so inside of your account, so this will be either your Google or Bing ad account, you're going to have that one campaign. Inside of those campaigns are going to be your ad groups. Now, your ad groups should be themed and relevant to the ad copy and keywords that are associated with them. And what that means is that if I have an ad group and I want to target keywords, keywords similar to, like, I want to target IT consulting, right? That's going to be my ad group. An IT consulting ad group. My keywords should be consistent with IT consulting services, IT consultant, maybe B2 or business IT consulting services, things along those lines. And then my ads should also be consistent with those keywords. So that's going to be the best practice to set up your ads. So you're going to have your ad group, which should be one singular theme, whether it's IT consulting, managed services, IT support, and then your keywords should be relevant to those ads. So it's all going for full circle there. It would not be the best practice if we had like an ad group that was focused on IT consulting, and then we had keywords that were related to like maybe cybersecurity. Somebody searching cybersecurity generally probably isn't looking to speak to an IT consultant at that moment. So those ads are going to appear for an irrelevant search. So we always want to make sure that within those ad groups, our ads, so our copy within our ads, our headlines, description lines are all consistent with those keywords.
Yeah, I think a good thing you have here, Jovi, is the exactly driving to a landing page versus driving just to their general website. So typically, a lot of times in paid search, we see people driving directly to like a home page or something like that that doesn't have a clear call to action, where we want to make sure that we drive specifically to some sort of direct offer that is congruent with the messaging and has a very easy call to action, clear call to action, which is why we specifically say driving to a landing page versus a general site for paid search. And we don't say it just because we like that better. That's what converts better. So I like that you have landing page there versus just website.
Yeah, exactly. Our paid search campaigns should drive over to a landing page, like Will said. Typically, like, the offer we want to shoot out there is probably like a consult, discovery call, something that is, somebody's going to want to reach out to us right away, because like Will was saying earlier, people are using paid search because they typically have an immediate need. So they want to get to that landing page and know that they can either consult with somebody, book a discovery call right away. They're probably not going to be interested in some sort of resource or like free guide right away off of paid search, even though those are great offers. It's probably the wrong place to use it though. So we always want to have that like consult, discovery call, contact us form, something along those lines on that landing page.